What are you hearing we need to do? Like when the coaches from the ACC get around the horn and
Mhm.
talk, what are they saying? Hey, if we don't do this, we could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, everybody talks about attendance as a big one, right? Is it making sure that you have people that are supporting your program, right? To make it that way it's difficult to just get rid of it or not support it to the level that it needs to be supported. Also, everybody's always talking about like we got to endow, your scholarships and endow the coaching positions, and that's not a quick fix. That's a
No,
lot. That's a lot of money. And
no.
so, yes, we should be, working towards that. But to throw that out there is like, oh, just go get that done. It's like, well, that's going to
Oh,
take
oh, just
time.
120 million? Oh, is that
Yeah,
all?
yeah.
Sorry.
Like that's going
You
to take
know,
a long time, right? So,
and you know what's funny is like there are forward thinkers out there. You
hmm
mentioned Pat Santoro.
hmm
He to me, he's one of the best coaches in the NCAA that
yeah,
not enough people talk about, right? The
hmm
dude is, first of all, aces as a human being.
right.
Secondly, he he seems to be pretty forward thinking in
hmm
terms of like, okay, I know where I want to leave this place when I'm done. And if I want to ensure that it's not going to be in any way jeopardized, I have to have full endowment.
Yeah,
Like you said, the dude's been working on this for a decade, right?
yeah.
Like this is not oh, let's just figure out a way to raise $120 million from one guy or this person or that person.
hmm
Now that might be the case at some places, okay? That might
yeah.
be the case, but for the most part, for every other Captain Lunch Pail out there,
hmm
that's a process, man. That is a
Yeah.
process. How do you go about doing that?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard because you also that's for the future, of your program, but you also need money for right now, you
Yeah.
know.
Those are
NIL,
two separate funds, by the way, that people don't recognize. Those are two separate things.
yeah, like NIL is real in wrestling, and it's if you're not doing it, you cannot win at a high level, and so that's what's difficult is like, all right, so what are you gonna do? You're gonna raise all this money to endow that, and then put off your winning right now, or so it's hard, but you got it. There's a lot of different buckets that you got to raise money for now. You got to raise it to make sure your program's in a good spot. You got to raise it for NIL. You got to raise it through for your RTC to because that's important as well. So yeah, there's a lot of different areas to a lot of different buckets you got to fill.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. And I do not envy your job at all.
Yeah.
At all, man.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining though, because
No,
it is you do
but
get to I do get to coach wrestling for a living, so I'm grateful for that. It's just like you said, it's changed fast, and I don't know if anybody really saw all this coming, but you just kind of figure it out, and we're pretty good at that as a community.